Hey everybody, Tim and Julie here for today's review of Batman 1966, Season 1, Episodes 27, 28, Curse of Tut, and Pharaoh's in a Rut. We're almost done with Season 1.
Okay.
We are so close. We are at the finish line. So what'd you think?
It was okay. It was
okay?
funny.
Oh.
It was slow at first, but it got funny.
So for me, I'm not really familiar with King Tut.
I know.
And I actually had to look him up because I know in the animated series and in the comics, there's a villain called Maxie Zeus. And he basically thinks he's like Zeus from Olympia and stuff. And I was like, well, I wonder if Zeus is related to the Pharaoh or how they're a play off each other or what. So Pharaoh came first in this. He was created for this show, but he does make his way into the cartoons and into the comics and stuff like that. Whereas Maxie Zeus, even though I saw him first in the cartoons, he came out in the comics in the late 70s. So King Tut is first. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. Overall, the plot's pretty simple. This teacher from Yale gets hit in the head and thinks he is King Tut reborn. Like you said, a lot of it is pretty straightforward. It kept me entertained pretty much throughout. One of the things I like is the woman where she wants to escape. She takes the asp, the snake off her wrist, and throws it, and it becomes a smoke bomb. That's something we see Batman use quite a bit. It's a ninja tact where he's like, smoke bomb, and then he runs away. So I was like, okay, that was kind of cool. This one really kind of played off of the whole Bruce and Batman going back and forth. Oh, Bruce Wayne's been kidnapped. Let's get Batman. Well, we don't know where he is right now.
Right.
How many times do you have to do that before people start to put together? But it's still entertaining. I did like the cliffhanger with the runaway gurney.
Yes.
That felt very much like the 40 serials.
Yeah.
Going towards the cliff and everything. And I was like, okay.
And that bar just happened to be there for him to grab.
And he breaks right in time just to grab it. So I was like, okay. We find out that Alfred gets to drive the Batmobile, although we never actually see it.
No.
He just talks about it and then it gets stolen by King Tut. Which I liked that. We get yet another Batman dance. I think the first time was actually the pilot episode, the Riddle one, and he does it's so much, and just his whole dance was so much.
Yeah.
I'd love to know how much of that was scripted and how much of that was just Adam West,
just
faking
doing
it.
his thing, yeah.
Like I said, we see the Batmobile get stolen and the ejector seat. I think that's the first time they've talked about the ejector seat. So overall, what did you think of King Tut? Do you hope, I don't know if we see him or not. I looked him up, like I said, to see, the connections of Maxie Zeus and stuff, but I try not to spoil it too much. Yeah. So I don't know if he's in the show more or what, but...
I don't remember him. I mean, it's the first time I've ever seen him. Okay. So I don't know if he's gonna...
But did you like him enough? Do you hope we see him more?
No. I don't know.
Kind of indifferent?
Because like he said, he got hit on the head, so he thought he was King Tut.
But then at the end, he becomes the teacher again.
Becomes the teacher, and so, I don't know. I don't think we'll see him again.
Because I want to say this is the third villain now, because we had Zelda, we had Falseface, and now we've had King Tut.
Right.
Which, I don't know, I'm kind of surprised. I thought there'd be more original people, but they've actually done pretty good with, we're 28 episodes in, and it's basically it's always the Riddler, it's the Joker, Mr. Freeze, Penguin, Catwoman. But I don't know, it's kind of a nice little mix-up. Anything else that stood out to you that you didn't like?
No, it was, like I said, I enjoyed it. It was okay.
Okay. So for those who have seen this one, what did you guys think of King Tut and just his overall personality, his overall thing? Go ahead, let us know, and we will see you guys next time for Bookworm Turns While Gotham City Burns.